Hi y'all, it's me, Patty. Take my coat off here. Okay. I hope y'all have been fine. This is where I'm at with the journal. I've got my dots ready to be put in. I do believe on the last video that I left off at this point. I did redo the these corner tabbers, corner protectors. I redid this one and that one, I do believe. I'm not sure. Yeah. No, I did 3. So all 3 of these I did. Okay. So anyways, I put new ones on, and because I didn't like how they sat, they were sticking up, and you could feel them like right there. That one's still doing it a little bit, but there's not much I can do about that. Ow, that hurts. But anyways, so now we put in the signatures. So what I did is these two, this right from here to here is closer than here to here. I do that because I was taught from Pam at the Paper Outpost. And it is, how many inches again? I forget. They are about a ½ inch. Yeah, about ½ inch. You know, apart, not quite, but they're a little bit over, I think, a ½ inch. But they are, you know, from each other, like this way. And the length from each other, from this set, is a little, like this one's right before the 2.5 mark, and this one's right after the 2.5 mark. Not very much of a difference. You can do it however you want. The way I do it, this is the easiest way. I'm going to have to take this out and show you that way. Oops. Get back in there. So I'm going to take that vellum out. I'm going to have to resituate this one. So that's fine. I don't want to tap them, because when I tap them, they get all unoriented. Like this will shift, you know, those envelopes. So what I do is I put them in here like so. And then I situate them on their side like this. Okay? Even if it sticks out back here, it does not matter. I'm just trying to get them in far enough back that I can situate them. I can pull them either this way, you know, closer together, further apart, something like that, you see? And then I mark on the solid. I'll push them back a little bit more. That way I can mark on the dark solid right there so I can see it right where the center sits. So that I did it there, there, and there. That's how I do it. That way I don't have to worry about, you know, going and estimating each one of them right where they need to be overwards, you know, like from here to there. That way it's comfortable for me. I know it'll be comfortable for her. And then I just take my ruler and I take my book and I get them in these corners, the corner tabs inside there. And if I can't get them in the corners, I'll line them up on some kind of a line that where the one will line up with the line there. And then I put my ruler down over the top like this, because there's the line, and I just put my eyes, I close one eye and make sure I can get it right beside that, and then right beside this one, and then I make sure down here that it's lined up as well. That way I get a straight line and I can put the dots right where I want them to be. And I estimate about 2 to 2.5 inches apart. And when you're a gardener, 2.5 inches apart is like that too, you know, because you can, I don't know about yours, but from here to here, and from here to your knuckles is 1 inch a piece. So that's 2 inches right there, my thumb is. That's because I'm a gardener, I know that. So anyways, I want to show you. See, there's my knuckle. It's right there. And there's my bend in my knuckle on my thumb, and that's 1 inch apart. And then from there to the tip of the finger is about 1 inch too. And if that confuses you, you can go right here on this knuckle and then go to the tip of your finger, and it's 1 inch. I mean, that's the way it's always worked for me. Maybe your finger's different than mine, so don't do it my way. Do it your own way that you're comfortable with. Just figure it out yourself. That's a on you kind of thing. But to do it the way I did, I mean, it's just easier for me. So just thought I'd give y'all my little tip and tidbit that I do. My lights are totally off. I just realized that. Sorry about that. I Okay, do not tap your stuff like this if you've got everything situated inside. Otherwise, all your stuff is going to shift to the bottom of your signature. So I'm going to open this up. I'm going to show you my signature now inside, how I have it. So I have I'm going to add this as a extra extended page eventually. But for now, it's just going to stay folded over. I didn't cut it off. And then that's the first page. Then we have coffee stain paper is the second. And then this is the envelopes that we did. A lot of the other ladies do this too. I have my own little spin. I think I showed that in my last video. How I do mine. Put mine together. Everybody does theirs differently. I just feel more, I don't know. It just, to me, it just seems, what do they call it? Less bulky if you don't use, I'm going to just show you real quick. If you don't use the whole flap, like, see, this is the whole flap. I don't even, you know, cut it half off. I cut it less than half. I just get that little, that right there. That's where it starts, right here. See? Right to there and to the bend. And I cut it. And I'll get a little closer. Maybe I better. I've already showed this. I don't know why I'm showing it again. I guess for the people that didn't see that video. But as you can see how thick that is. The top of it was supposed to be like this long. That's the back one back here. That's how long it was. This one here is the one I'm going to tuck in. So I cut that one off. But I cut it about that big, just enough for it to grab. And then I'll leave the back one open, you know, like this. And I will eventually fix that and put something on there. And if I'm not mistaken, Rachel over at Roxy Creation, she does something similar to that. But she leaves this one, this flap here, too long. Well, she leaves it long. It's her choice. That's her prerogative. I mean, what do you call it? That's her, it's just best for her. She likes doing it that way, just like I like doing it this way. Everybody has their own way, and I'm not complaining. I'm not saying anything. Hey, Paul, I hope you don't take it that way. I'm not. I just like to do it this way because it makes it less bulky. End of the story. I don't know why I do this in my videos. I'm over-explaining. So that's what I do with my envelopes, and make sure that they're centered. Just telling you that right now, because if you don't, when you go to put it in and you have your envelope further down, and it might not grab, but one of the little things, like it might only grab this one, if you have a thin little bitty envelope or something like that. So yeah, just thought I'd share that with you. So back to where I was at. Where's that? And then we've got my eco-dyed paper. These are the original eco-dyed papers. That's why this one is not for sale. This one's going to my niece. This is from a digi that I have on Etsy. And this is the original. And that's the back of it. It's so cool. And they still have the scent of basil in them, which is so cool. I love that. Yes, that's a basil. That's basil. I think this one is Thai basil. And these are the flower, they have these tiny, tiny purple flowers that comes out on these little stalks. And these are where your seeds are. I don't know why I'm talking about this stuff. Sorry about that. These are your basil leaves, and this is the stem. And when you use allium, something like that, when you use that in there along with the rustiness, it just brings out the shape of the flowers and everything. You got to try eco dyeing. It is so fun, but it's time consuming, but it's fun and it's worth the process. And you will have a print of your flowers. It's like it's like the flower taking a picture of itself kind of thing, but in a cooking way. It's like a cooking, there we go. It's a cook's way of taking pictures. There we go. Of not, well, that didn't make sense either, because you can't take pictures of human that way. Anyways, this is a vintage, what do they call them? A receipt from a grocery store. There you go. And this one says it was for mustard. So anyways, and what year was that? I think it was 2013. I'm not sure. Not 2013. 1913. Oh man. I'll tell. I got up not long ago, I guess you could say. I woke up at, what time was it? Oh my goodness. I think it was like 3 o'clock. 3 or 3:30 around there. And it's because I was up all night. I was in here working, doing something else. This is vellum. This is parchment paper here. It's gold parchment paper. This is vellum. This is mixed media. It's just paper. I'm going to either do a art piece on there or I'm going to draw on it. And I have this one and I have the other one that's on that side, so I can use that one too. And it's double-sided, so if I draw, I could draw on this side and I can draw on this side. If I paint, I can only paint on one side. I couldn't paint on the other side because it wouldn't do right. I might be able to draw on this side and paint on the other. We'll see. Anyways, I grabbed the vellum for this reason. But these are the pockets that I learned from watching one of the other ladies. I forget which one it was. I want to say it was from watching Tina over at Shabby Dabby Doodah. I'm not for 100%. I mean, I watched so many videos, y'all. It's so unreal. But yeah, and I love the way I did this. This was my idea, of course. Her idea was the folding and how to fold it to make it into a flip pocket with a little booklet inside kind of thing. Or you can make it like this and put put another piece here and they can use it as a book this way and decorate the outside. So many potential ways. But yeah, I need to make a whole bunch more because I'm out now. Because I used them all on this journal. But yeah, that's in there in that spot. And now I need to put a piece of vellum in between there. And I didn't get around to doing that, so I want to do that with y'all. And all I'm going to do is take out my corner puncher thing. And I'm going to use the rounded, the 10 millimeter, because that's what I did. Actually, no, I think, yeah, the vellum, I used the skinny one. So it's the 4 millimeter, not 44, 4 millimeter. Need to get these perfectly aligned. And then we're going to keep it upside down. So oh, no, it still did. It went flying. I got to do this in front of you because that's what people like. And all I'm doing is taking the point off. I've never really cared for points on things. That's how people get hurt. They get poked-ed. Of course, paper doesn't poke you really that bad. It can cause you to get paper cuts, but anyways. When you fold vellum, be prepared. It will do this weird feel to it, like it's breaking the paper because it's stiff. I'm not going to use my bone folder on this one this time. I'm just going to use my fingers. Because the last one I did it to, the one up here in that. The other side, I used the bone folder and pressed it down to make it flat. And it did this like weird feeling to it, like it broke the paper or something. Okay, and then we have, of course, the pocket and then the signature center, which was that. I really like the way that turned out, the way I mixed the two together. I don't know. I like it. Now I need to, the only problem is where the two, like where that thing is and where the envelope is. I can't reach it with my my clampers, so I don't have anything to use for that. So hopefully it'll hold them in place. Just going to put that one there, that one there, and we're just going to put this one to the side over here, and then we're going to do the same thing again. Fold the paper. I'm just going to go ahead and fold them both, get that done over with. When I'm doing this without video recording it, my journals, they get put together pretty quickly, and I don't take my time because I'm not talking, you know. But when I do my videos, I feel like I'm having to do instructions. I can't see it over the white. There we go. There you go. Okay, so I should have done this on flat paper. I mean, on flat surface. Flat surface. Okay. There we go. Did it work? Yes, it did. Okay. When I used to make my journals, I tried not to even talk during the videos. Because number one, I was real shy. Okay, there's that pocket. Where's the... There it is. So I need to put it on this side. Because if I draw in these journals also, the graphite will get on the picture that's on the other side, you know. So that's why I use vellum to protect my art pieces, and I protect the inside of my journals too. Okay, now I need to make sure these are in there the right place, and also my little, if I can find it, this little guy here is in the right place. And then I'm just going to take 2 of these clips and clip them down. Actually, I just thought of something. I'm going to have to get another one of these. Put it here. Because that could slide out because it's not gripped. If that makes sense. So I have to put one on the bottom of this one too. I like how Pam does it most times. She uses a paper clip, which makes sense because you can get paper clips that are like jumbo and they'll reach. You know, I don't know why I didn't do that. Where are they at? I think they're in this. Okay. Yes, they are. Okay. We're going to change those. Ow. Ow. I'm going to change those out for these instead. Will these reach down there? They might. So let's try and change these out real quick. Oh yeah, that'll hold it. Perfect. Yay! That will work for me. Okay, and then I can fold them together. Woo! Thank you, Pam. Pam came through for me one more time. See? Like I said, she is my mentor. Put that one here for now so I can grab another one. Doesn't have to be the same one. I just grabbed another one. This one's a little bit bigger. Okay. Put that over there and grab one, two. Got those from Daiso, or you can, a lot of times you can get these from Daiso. You can get these from the Dollar Tree. Even has these on. You know, you have to be lucky to find them sometimes at Dollar Tree. But Daiso carries these. And they have the color ones too, I do believe. Oh, golly. This thing is just so hard to open. It's a loom holder. I don't do loom. So I took out the loom stuff and just use it for my things. But see, you get all these pretty color ones too. You can find these at, like I said, at Daiso, those. And I think you can find all these cool paper clips there too, these other ones. Now these kinds I think I got from Dollar Tree. Yeah, oh yeah, well, I got it open. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in there. I keep forgetting to put them in there. These are the kitty cat ones that I found. I put my special ones inside the heart, so I know where they're at. Set this over here out of the way. Now, I'm going to have to move all these out of the way. Just going to put them right there for now. Okay, open to the center. And put the other piece of vellum in. If I can find the other one. Yeah, put my art piece in a different spot in each one. I like to change it up so it's not so boring, you know. There we go. That one's in. Yeah. Making sure my envelope's in their place. This one's a little low. Okay. Now before I put the holes in, I will do my thing where I tap the center. Something else that I learned from Pam at the Paper Outpost. I will always give her credit because if it wasn't for her, I would not know anything about junk journaling. Now see, that moved. How come that moved? There we go. But that's not centered. think that did it. There we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. Be ready. Okay, that one's the back, middle, and the top. I want to keep them in order too. Okay, so this is the top. I have these little dots up here to let me know that's my top. Plus, this is flat up here. I notice things that has the proof that it's my top. I'll get closer so you can see. See how that's flat there? Turn it over, and then you can see how it's like wrinkly and thick right there. Because I can't put my eyelet through, that's too thick. I don't want to press my crop it all to do that. But anyways, that shows me that it's the top, but also you can see where I made my marks to have these lined up. So that helps me as well. So, and it keeps me from marking on my other areas. Now you just get your signatures together. Notice that you're going to be a little off because of these paper clips. You'll be off just a little bit, so you want to like put your hands where there's no paper clip. If you have to put it where the edge of your table and tap it, bring them together, and that way you're not touching the signatures. I mean the paper clips. Sorry. I want to get this lined up perfectly. I'm going to hold that down. I'm going to turn this so that I can see it. There we go. And then I'm going to just take any kind of marker or a pencil. I'm going to use a pencil because I got them right at hand. Crop it all over here. Grab a pencil. And I'm just going to see where these are and just go floop, like that. Just go up the side of it. See, I'm not looking at it downwards. And I just moved it. Let me get this done and I'll show you. Okay, this is where I have to stand up, y'all, because I'm not tall enough because I'm a little bit overweight. Get this on the side. Get that even. Right there. And then just go like that. Right there. Uh-oh, that one moved. Right there. I'm gonna look over the top of that, make sure. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so now I've made my marks. So fast how I mean, it's already almost 30 minutes and I haven't even got my thing in the journal because I have to explain other things. I have to do things with y'all, you know. So I spend a lot less time doing the journal, you know. So, okay, we're going to do the back. I always do the back first. Well, first, Patty, you got to make the holes. Duh. See, I'm like, really, because I'm frustrated with the timing on here. Now, I'm going to use the, hang on, let me make sure. Yeah, I need to do the bigger one. So, I'm going to do the 3/16. And that's the thicker one. That's the back one. I don't know if you can see that. This is the back one back here. Bring it a little closer. You have two. Okay, you have that one right there. That one is 1/8. Oh, I thought you could see. Oh, you still can't see it. Come on. 1/8. And then there's the 3/16. I know everybody else has showed that already. This is the 1/8. And then, oh, I didn't let go of it. There we go. And there's the 3/16. Yeah. Now I'm just going to line that up on each one of these dots and make a hole punch out of it. I don't do the other side. I should, because then it pushes it this way and it doesn't make it messy on the other side, but that's okay. Now I can't show it to y'all what I'm doing. Sorry. My camera arm does not bend like that. Okay, gotta see where the... Hopefully I'm in the right spot, am I? I can't see. I need a light. Right there. This thing is a blessing in disguise for me because it helps my hands not hurt, because I have weak hands. When you have carpal tunnel, it causes your hands to become very weak. It's so hard to see because it's so thick. See, I can't. It's so hard to see. Okay, there's my dot. Oh, I'm a perfectionist kind of thing. Oh, man, I need a light that I can see this with. Sorry, y'all. I might have to turn it where y'all might get to see it after all. I still can't tell because there's no room in between for me to see if the dot is there, because I put the batting on the back. Okay, all right. Scooch my thing this way. Right there. Right there. I think it moved. Right there. Okay. Okay, I'm going to pause this and I'll... You didn't even see it anyways, did y'all? Yeah, because I have it too close and I moved it up. See? It's just really hard for me to see it. I'm going to do this one now. This one right here. I'm going to do it so y'all can see what I'm doing. It's just so hard to see. Right there. See? And then, can you see it? That's where it's at. That's the hole right there where I'm going. I mean, the dot. And then I'm just going to squeeze and hold. And ta-da! There you go. I kind of moved over just a little bit too far. This is the stuff that comes out. It comes out on the bottom. These, like I said, are worth the money if you invest in it. It's very much worth it. But as you see, I kind of got over too far. This is why I'm saying it's really hard to see when I have to show anybody with a camera, unfortunately. You know, I can't manipulate the camera. It won't let me. Okay, so I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to, well, I can't pause it. I'm just going to stop the video and then splice them together. Just telling y'all the tricks and trades. And then I'll come right back. So, okay, here's the signatures, and now we need to get them sewn in. And I need to get this down together so when I sew them in, they're flat and I can get it through and everything, if that makes sense. So, I just do what she does. She uses a ruler and she goes like this. I've even done that without her even showing me. You just keep going like this, and then what I do is I pinch up above the ruler and hold my fingers as tight as I can get them and then pull out. That way I know it's in tight. And then, oh, what am I doing? Am I doing that? Yeah. And then I open it back up. Well, crap. I don't know why I'm telling you all that then. I lay it flat is what I do. I get out the crocodile again. We're going to move my journal cover out of the way. So I forgot this is what we need to do now. Is I turn it over like this, but you want to make sure you're that you bend it a little bit and hold it like that. Because when you make that hole, you want to make sure it goes straight through the bend, not to the side, not to the side. You know what I mean? So I'm going to bend over here and see where my bend is. Make sure it's right in the middle. Is it on the middle? Now it is. Okay. And there's the first one. Now I'm going to turn it over. Yes, it went through the middle of all of them on the crease. I'm trying to hold it together so it won't move. I was taught that if you bend it backwards like this, that it won't move on you. So I'm going to teach y'all that too. Okay, I'm going to turn it around. Bring it down. Making sure it's on the crease, because if it's on that crease, more than likely it's going to be on the crease when you fold it. Yep, see? Perfect. Now we're done with that one, so I'm going to put that one to the side. Now I'm going to do these three, and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. Put away my little debris. Now, we are done with that. Now, put that back over here. Oops. Where is my cover? There it is. Now we're just going to get out our tools to do this with. This is the string you can get. It's a waxed thread, and you get it in a, you can get this pouch by going to my Etsy, I mean not my Etsy, my, I always say that for some reason. But you can go to my website with the link below, and in there is a link to the one that I got. And with mine, you get this as well, and you get, where's it at? I gotta find it, it's down underneath. You get that in there. You get, I'm trying to think here, oh. So you get these two items, which are bone folders. They're acrylic bone folders, but they're still bone folders. And inside, you will get, not these, I'll take out these so you'll see what you get. These are just my extra pieces that I've collected over time. You also get these. I think you get like 6 of them. I never use them because I have other ones. I like the bigger ones. So I lost the packaging to this one. So yeah, unfortunately that happens. You get a white. You get a black, a white, a beige, a copper, and like a, I don't know what color this one would be called, like charcoal color. Oh, this don't go in there either. Charcoal color. And you get these needles. There'll be a gold on this side, and then they're pointy. And you also get a big darning needle as well. The dark one in there is my grandmother's darning needle. But you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I guess 9, maybe 10. Yeah, I think it's either 9 or 10. But anyways, you get those, and you get these in there as well. And you get this color in there as well. Trying to think, what else do you get in there? Anyways, the link is on my website. You can go there and see all the things that you get. There you go. And then I need to put these all back. Oh wait, no. Go there. This one will go in there, and then these I just kind of like shove them in there. These are just for like making necklaces and stuff. So I've just stuck them in here because I can use them as well. But I just have to put wax on them to keep them strong enough. But yeah, you get this kit. I think when I got it, it was like $12, I think. But yeah, you get a whole bunch of stuff, and they are made in China, so it's up to you. But it's how it comes. That's how mine came. It's in a little box like that. And so, let's continue on. Me and my rambling off. There we go. So what I do is no different than what Pam does, and she teaches you on her channel as well how to bind a book. And she's really easy learning too, Subs. But I'm just letting you watch me do this. I'm not trying to teach you how. I'm just trying to let you see how I do things. So I go the distance. I let it hang over a little bit, and I go 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Not that much. And then I give myself like that much more just in case. Some people might think that that's wasteful, but I don't. So that's 1, and I need to do that 3 times. So let me pull enough of this off so I don't have to sit there and undo it. So that's 1, 2, 3, and a little bit. That goes up there. I forgot I was going to undo it. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and a little bit. And I'll roll that back up and put it in the box. I'll do that in just a minute. Now I'm just going to continue doing what I need to do. Where's my needle? I can't see. My eyeballs are bad. I'm going to flatten that out, makes it easier to go into that. See? See there? There we go. Okay. First up, the back. I'm gonna start with the front. Flip them this way. This one is my front, but just to make sure, and then you want to make sure you got it the right way. See, that's the bottom, and that's the top. Hoo-hoo! Sweat, you know, wipe my sweat off my brow kind of moment. So what I do is I go through the center first. I start at the front because I'm going to work to the back. Actually, no. Yeah, I'll work to the back. Okay. So, oh, wait. I knew there was something I was fixing to do wrong. Darn it. I almost did it, y'all, but I didn't. Okay. Now I need to put my my eyelets on here because I want to hide all this excess that's hanging out from the pressing of it through. So I'm going to cut some of that off. Just going to sit here and get all that excess off so it's out of the way so I can see what I need to see. Get that piece right there off. If it's a little loose around the hole, that's fine. If you're using what do you call it? The eyelets on this, it will actually, it'll hold that spot down, so you won't have to worry about it coming loose. Just trying to get that piece off because it's a big piece. So yeah, okay. So now I need my eyelets. I'm going to do the bigger ones, so I gotta find those. Tiny, tiny, tiny. There we go. That's Brad's. Okay. I have tons of different kinds. I actually had this thing that I got from Amazon. That's it's like the Crocodile does. It's the eyelet puncher thing. It's a small one for the hand. My hands need this big one. I'm sorry. So anyways, we're going to look for the color that I see that might match this better. Black is always good when it comes to something with these, you know, beautiful tones. So all I do is I push it in and see. If I can get that through. And I got the biggest one on there too. Get in there. Okay, I like the black. Here's a brown. Nope, not that one. Copper. I don't know if copper would look good with it, would it? I mean, it might. The gold might look better. And there is a gray. Oh, I'm liking the gold, but I also like the black. I'm gonna go with the black. The black is cleaner, and to me it just looks prettier in there. Now I do have green, but the green is way over here, so it's, you know, I wish it was more of a, like a antique green, I call it. Yeah. And then I have all these other cool colors. Here's blue. It's a dark blue. It's almost black. I think I'm going to go with the black. So I need to, and I want not shiny. I want the matte finish. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. 4, that's okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 1, 2, 3. So that's 9. So I need 9 of these. Those are shiny. Okay, so making sure they're all the matte finish on them so they're not shiny. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. We're good to go on that part. Right over there. Now, I just need to push these to the side. I'm going to get 1 in there so you can watch that part, and then I'm going to pause the video and then I'll get those put in myself, okay? So I don't waste your time. To make sure they're all the way through, even though you can't fill them on this side. That's the only problem. But that machine will push them enough that they will actually grab out there, hopefully. Hopefully. There used to be these things that would go on the outside, that one, you'd have one on this side and then you have another kind on this side, so that they meet and they would do this like pressing against each other and they would hold. Unfortunately, they don't, I can't find those anymore. I used to use them on my shower curtain. Of course, they were a bigger one. It was in there. My fingers can't handle pushing on this, though. I do have a mallet, but I'd be killing your eardrums if I used that mallet. Well, you know what? I'm just going to put the one in. Okay, so we got one in there. Now we're going to use this thing here. We don't need to use these. We need to use this. So the tip here is where you push this to. And you go all the way to the top. And then that makes this work. See? See, now that goes down. But if you push it this way, only those go down. See? That's no longer going down. So I'm going to use that. See? Now, I'm going to use the bigger one this time. The silver, I think it is. Yeah, the small silver, not this huge fat one. See, I have two different kinds of silver. I have that huge one there, and then I have that little one right there. And all you do is you pick it upwards, and then it turns. See? And then there's a nut. Hi, y'all can see me. But yeah, and then there's a copper looking one on this side. And it's real tiny. Those are for the little bitty ones that I have. So I want to use that one, that silver, and then you just push it down. And this thing here, you want to make sure it goes inside the hole. This goes on the top, that goes on the bottom. Goes just like this, okay? Darn it, if I can get it in the... Anyways, it goes just like this, right over top of the hole, and then that little nipple is going to go, I call it a nipple. That little metal tip there goes right inside the hole. Okay, I'm going to get this in there like that. And then I'm going to stand up and I'm going to press down because my wrist... Sorry if I got right by your ears. Try not to push too hard because you can flatten these... I'm trying to find the camera. You'll flatten these out and then they'll look bad. So we're going to turn it over and see how well it did. I mean, it came in kind of. You can see a little bit. Not, where's that? Just a little bit you can see them. And that's good enough because it did grab the inside of the cardstock, which is what you need it to do anyway. And if you glued this down good enough with the right stuff, it should work. Now, sometimes they'll come all the way through. Sometimes they won't. And sometimes I feel like a nut. Sometimes don't. Anyways, okay, we're going to try one more. And I'm going to do this one real quick. Show you how fast it is if I can get my booty out of the way. Come on, move over. And then I move it around like that, knowing that it's in. There we go. Now see, I flattened that one. I pushed too hard, and I was sitting down this time, where this one I was standing up. Anyways, that one got flattened. I can't get out of the way with this. Put that down there. That one got flattened. Can you see how that one flattened out? I pressed too hard, where this one didn't. Okay. But I bet you that one went all the way through where that one didn't. We'll see. See? That one went all the way through. But it took it to flatten it out on the other side for it to go all the way through. So it happens. Some goes in, some doesn't go in, you know. So I'm going to pause and come right back. So I'll see you in just a minute. I'll see you in just a minute. Okay, everybody, I'm going to pull you back. I had you up closer because I was actually showing you what I just did. I went ahead and did half. Hopefully I don't mess up again. Hopefully. I'm doing a different kind of stitching because I want it to be cool. I had missed this hole here for some reason. I don't know why. Don't ask me. But yeah. So anyways, I already did the crisscross on the bottom. I'll show you that here now. Actually, I need to put these back in. This one back in there. It keeps it It keeps them separated so they don't lay on each other. So what I did was I first went in through the bottom one first, in the center. And then I went from the center bottom, I went crisscross, went to the top one. Went through the top one, went straight up, and then came through this one, went through. Then I went through that one, which is the bottom signature, and I'm going to go straight up here. And then I'm going to crisscross from this one to this one. Then I'm going to go up straight here, and I'm going to crisscross and go into this one. And then I'm going to tie it off in that one. Okay? I messed up a while ago, and I totally missed a hole. So, okay, I'll get these back in the place that they're supposed to be in. Hopefully I don't mess up again like I did the last time. And I need to tighten these down. Tighten them down. So that they'll stay put. Okay. Now, I need to go where again? I'm here, so I need to go straight up through the center. We're going to move this one out of my way right now so I don't mess up again. And I'm going to go in the top. I'm going in right here. And then I'm going to go from that one over to this one here. Okay? So going in, coming out, going through, and then I'm going to open the top one because it needs to go into the top middle. Gotta find the hole. Here's the top one. Crisscross that one. Try to make sure it doesn't. Don't want it to pull that out. Okay. I just let my darn needle come out. This is the troubles of doing this while you're online. Not online, but while you're making a video. And hopefully I didn't get myself off kilter again. So I'm going to go in the top one now. Go through into the top there. Come up, out right here. Now I'm going to take that one and go in here. And go in right there. Okay? Put that there. Go in through here. And boom. There you go. Now, pull that out. There you go. You still have to do the same thing with these by tugging. Sorry, that was my finger being slipped off because it's... Anyway, trying to get them straightened. There we go. Did I just... Oof. I almost pulled that out. Nope, I'm pulling on the wrong one. Darn it. There we go. Okay, now, I just need to make sure that these are all going to be tight. Don't rip your paper, okay? Try not to rip it, but you want to keep pulling and moving these around so they're tight. Now we're making sure we're on both sides. Each one of these is on a side of that. Twist it on itself. There we go. It's on each side of the thing. See, one's on this side and one's on this side. Now we're just going to tie. We're going to do what they call the quilter's knot, where you tie it this way, then you twist it and you go the opposite way and tie it into a knot. And then you go back the other way and tie it into a knot. That's how I do it anyways. Now I'm not going to take these off because I might use these to put a charm on and I need plenty of room to do it, but I am going to even them out. So I'm going to leave it about right there. So that's my first two signatures. They're in. Okay, we're going to flatten them down. I'm going to take this off. Flatten this down. This way, flatten it down, flop those over, take these out, so you don't need them anymore, and we're just going to make sure that's laid down, and then this side, lay it down, so not just scratch your fabric and mess it up. Okay, so those two are in, we're good. Now, this one's just a simple, just sewing it in. So, I didn't need 3 after all, I only needed 2. 2 strings. So, I'll save this for another journal. Just put it inside so it's less that I have to cut. Okay. Hope you've been able to keep up with me. And I didn't confuse you. I hope. Okay. So now, this is how I go over and beyond when I make my journals. I do weird stuff that most people wouldn't want to bother with, you know? Because I think it's cool when you do that. Now, okay. With this one, this is just regular sewing. We're going to go in the center. We're going to go in that center. Oh, I need to make sure that I did sew those in correctly. And they're not upside down. Good. This one's upside down. I'm glad I caught that. Because it's supposed to have them upwards. And then when you turn it this way, oh, you can't see it, but the bird's upright. There you go. Okay, so now we sew in this signature. Middle first. And then we go and hold that piece. We do not let it go out of our reach. So I'm going to make it go probably about here. I'm going to keep my fingers, probably do that and hold it down so it doesn't come out. I have a tendency to not do that. Now we're just going to go in through the centers. So I'm going to go up to the top. Go in. Wait, I got to think here. Yeah. We're going to go in the center, in the top, come all the way through, go through the bottom. Sorry, my hands are trying to work both areas. We're going to go in the bottom hole down there. I don't know if you see the needle going in that bottom hole there. And then coming out. And then we're going to go, guess where? Back through the center. And, oh, I didn't come through the center. It got lost. There we go. Going to pull that on through. Don't worry about it being real loose. It doesn't really matter. Just make sure your strings do not go in. Now we're going to take that out. See, I didn't really need that much string. I'm going to cut this off by doing this like this instead. Bring this to the center. Tightening it up, I think. Okay, why is it not tightening up? Did I put them on there wrong? No, I did not. I did. I put the holes in the... I did it upside down. See, this is a problem with me. I have a tendency to not pay attention when I'm putting the holes in, too. So the holes in are upside down. Even though this is in upright. See, this is the way it's supposed to be. See, there's the... Yeah, so I'm going to have to... fix that real quick because it will not sit otherwise. I'm always doing something wrong, ain't I, y'all? I am. I can't help it. Okay. Let's see if hopefully I can put a hole in a different spot, which is fine. So I don't want to flip it because this is the way it's supposed to go. So how far off am I? Okay, it's just the middle one that's off. I put it in, I see. I hole punched the wrong spot. It was right here. I forgot to erase that piece. So this is the only one that's out of whack. And it's pulling every one of them out of whack. So that's cool. Woohoo! I didn't do it wrong then. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, go all the way to the end. Okay, now I'm ripping the paper. Okay. Right there. Oh, still too low. Right there. Okay, that is done. I'm just going to have 2 little holes there, which is not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Luckily, it's for my niece, so... If it was for one of y'all, it probably wouldn't, you know, I would like freak out over it. But because it's for my niece, she is not picky. She just is happy to be able to get something from her niece. I mean, her grandma. Lord have mercy. From her Aunt Patty. So I'm going in the top one of these 2 because that's the one that needed to change. Thank goodness it wasn't too bad out of whack. Yeah. in the bottom center. Okay, I can get this to sit right. Going in the center, I mean not the center, but the center one's bottom. Going in there, going in here. Going straight up. Well, I went up here instead, but it doesn't matter as long as you go into the last one as the middle. Go in there and then come through the middle. And I missed the mark again. There we go. Bring this on through, trying to get my string through my needle. Okay. Now, keeping this one short, about right here. Just long enough to put a charm on it, possibly. I don't always put charms on mine. That's on the inside pages here. Because charms can mess up your pages. If they're on the inside here. So, I like them to hang, maybe, from here to here. I leave the string long enough so it can hang, if anything. Uh-oh. Why aren't you tightening up? There we go. Okay. That's 1, 2, and then we're going to go this way. 3. That's a quilter's knot. And that's just long enough possibly to hang a charm from, but I'm going to make this one longer so that, I don't know, we'll just make it longer because I made it just a little too short. Put that over there. Now, I need to flatten that one out. This way. Don't do that so hard. I just did that and almost ripped the paper. Okie dokie. And now she's in. And this is what it looks like. Cool, huh? I don't know if you can see that because it's blending. I should have used a color that doesn't blend so much. Can you see that? Come on, let me cut the camera. There we go. Now you can see it. So we did the crisscrosses by starting here. No, sorry, starting here, coming over here, going up, and coming over here on the outside, that is. Going through, sorry, let's start over. Inside, coming through here. Coming out on the outside here, going in there. Going through, going straight up on the inside, coming out to the outside up here. Going across and going in here. Then we went straight all the way up to here on this one. Came through, went over the outside, went in right here. Came back and went in and went through all the way up to the top up here on the inside. Came out, went through right there, and then we tied it off inside. And then the middle, you just do it like normal. And it just makes that asterisk look kind of thing. It's really cool. I like it. I like it. It's pretty. And then what you can do is put something right here. A lot of people use beads and they put the beads right here, but that is so hard to get beads in there. I'm telling you right now. You can tell mine's off center, that these are not wanting to sit where the metals are, if that makes sense. But there we go. Okay. Now I need to find my hole at the top so I can do the thing there. I just realized something. I didn't do that before I put the signatures in. I am not putting these signatures in again. I got little clips. I'll just use the clip and she can use it that way. So this is another method you can do if you don't want to put a hole in there. And seeing as how I've got my signatures already in and they're all the way to the top, as you can see. That's why I wasn't worried about marking that in top part up there. Is because, you know, because I can use yellow or brown. I might go with a brown on this one. Whoa, I think those were stuck together. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the brown. So it can sit here or it can sit right there. And it's gripped. It's pretty good. Try to get it on there. You can make it go behind those signatures even. Because the signatures aren't sewed right there. So you can actually put it in there, make it go behind that signature right there. See? And then you put your thing right here. You just I would bind it around the base probably. I don't know, maybe not, maybe through the hole. It's up to you. But I think around this part here, on the outside of this one, just put it right around that. Go around this part, through and around. I'll just show that whenever I get to it, but yeah. Okay, so we're ready to start decorating her now. Woohoo! So, now, we're going to stop there. That's my bookbinding part of this process of this journal. This video will probably be called creating a journal for my niece or something like that, you know. I don't know. Or making a Peacock journal for my niece, maybe something like that. And here's my strings. It looks like I can't, yeah, I'm going to have to, yeah, because see, this one doesn't have a tie in it, so there's nothing that's going to dangle for a thing there. So I'm just going to cut them flush, because otherwise it's, you know, not going to look right. So I'm just going to cut that there. And then open this one up. Lift that up. Cut that there. Make that one longer. And there we go. So now we have a place where I can put an extend a page. And we have my coffee stain. We have the envelope. And then it's going to have a pocket there for her as well. I can take and cover this totally. Make the pocket come in this way instead. Or I can make it come in this way. Or I can cut it right now. Cut it in the center there. Then paste the... well, not all the way down, because then I wouldn't be able to, yeah. So, like, do them separate so that I can tell that there's a pocket here and a pocket here if I want to, you know. I don't know, we'll see. That's a process I'm going to come to. Eco-dyed paper, and you can even fill the creases for where the plant pieces was at. You can actually see the flowers. It's like a negative. It's just so cool making eco-dyed paper. I need to do some more. Then we have the vintage paper. She can write on this back piece if she wants to. She can write here if she wants to. Then we have the parchment paper. It's real firm and strong too. Then we have the vellum, which can be drawn on as well, but I choose not to. I'm going to probably, if I do anything, I'll use stamps on it to give it a decoration. But I kind of like to leave that alone so that you can see the artwork through it, you know? Maybe make a frame on the vellum. I don't know. We'll see. And there is the mixed medium paper. This is, I think it was 98 pound paper. So it's good for painting on even. And I probably will do some kind of a painting on there of maybe a peacock. I don't know. And then we have the vellum again. It's going to protect this side if I draw or paint on this side. And it keeps this from rubbing on the picture and the picture rubbing on it, you know. Then we have a pocket. We have a place to journal. Then we have this pretty piece here that we can put a pocket on or a fabric flip or something like that on. Then we have the centerfold, which is the beautiful part. And then you can do the same thing over here, a pocket or whatever. And then you have a place you can write on. This side's plain. I can put like a pocket there, one up here probably. Or here, it's up to me, whichever way I want to go. Another piece of vellum to protect the mixed medium, along with the mixed medium, and another piece of vellum that protects both sides. Another, yeah, and then it's just duplicate. It's basically just duplicates of the other side of the signature when you do this. And there's the other side to the envelope. We'll be doing all this kind of stuff together. Yay, because it's been a while since I've made a journal. I've been so depressed that I just, you know, tone out the world and forget that y'all are waiting for me to get back online with my journal making, you know. That's why you watch my channel, you know, and I keep forgetting that there is people that's out there that really does care. And I thank you for that. This is the second signature with this one. And you can see where I made the mess up. This is my non-bleed graph paper, which I love. This is coffee stained. And this is the green envelopes that match this. And I'm going to go crazy on that too. And this is my other eco-dyed paper, which is so cool. I call it ghosting when it looks like that. Well, actually, This is not ghosting. This is actually the print, but this looks like ghosting when it looks like that. It's really cool. And we have another pocket, and this is the back of it, and this is where I can put another, like maybe a paper flip or something like that, like a notepad. My brain just went totally crazy right now. Anyways, this is the Parchment Paper. Sorry, y'all. And this is a vintage page from a book about grass, grass stuff and Sandtower. This is about a peacock. I thought that would be really good with this journal. Vellum, mixed media that I can paint or draw on again with vellum on each side to protect it. There's a peacock there. And there's the feathers, and that's so cool. I love that. And then that's the centerfold. And then this is the back of the other side, which is the same peacock on both sides. This is just printed a different, because this is where my printer was messing up, but that's not why. This one, I let the background of the paper be what came through where the white is on it, and it made it brown instead, so it made it more rustic looking. Where this one, you can see the white, because it's printed on a sticker paper, and I just stuck it to it. There's that, and of course everything is duplicate on this side as well. We'll get to that when we start decorating it. This is the third signature, coffee stained paper, the craft paper version, I guess is what you call it, of envelopes that I found at the resale store. And I'm going to make a pocket out of it probably, or something else, I don't know yet. Eco dyed paper. This is ghosting, what that looks like. That looks like ghosting. And then we got some more grains, because, you know, birds eat grains. We have the vellum and the mixed media, again, with the vellum to protect it. And the parchment paper. And the little pocket with my coffee stain paper on the background. Really cool paper you can get from, I think that was from Hobby Lobby. And then this is a digital that I got online from someone, which I will put linked in the bottom. I just have to find it. And then this is another digital of a beautiful peacock, and I will give you the link in the bottom as well for that one. And then the rest is just duplicates of the front. There we go. So now, after this, we're going to, the next video, I'll be, I don't know, making some ephemera for this too as well. But yeah, that's the journal. And I thank y'all all for watching. And I'll see you next time when we start decorating the journal. Y'all have a great day, and make sure you like the video if this was helpful, if you liked it. Or you like me, or I'm kind, or you like my nails, or anything. Just, or if you want to be helpful and get me out there so I can be, you know, on the view of everyone as well. Or if you just are a kind heart and you want to like, that would be great. And I do have a bell right here. You can hit the subscribe button, which is this little picture right here. You can click that, and it'll take you to the subscribe, and right beside the subscribe area of the button is a little bell icon. You click that, and it'll let you, you know, click it, and you'll be able to, oh man, I'm just rambling now. Anyways, you'll be able to see anytime I upload, if I do a live video, if I comment on the community area even, or if I do anything, comment or anything. I think it lets you know. I'm not sure. Anyways, I guess that's it, y'all. I'm going to quit rambling now, and I thank you for watching up to now, and I hope I have not bored you, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry of my complications. I have a tendency to be a little complicated on things, because I like to go over and beyond. That's why. So anyways, thank you for watching. Talk to y'all next time. Bye.